Need to get the tent up. Rain's definitely getting heavier.
It's definitely leaking.
Sorry, no more filming.
Do you have some earplugs on standby just in case?
Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Thanks for clicking on this one. And we're out on another wild camp, and I think we can safely say summer is done. Welcome to autumn with a bang. I'm in the southeast of England today, and as you can tell, it's pouring with rain. Heavy rain forecast all this afternoon and this evening. But you know what, I wasn't going to let that turn me away. So I'm heading off to my destination. I'm about a mile in, I've got 2 miles to go. Tracks and the roads that I'm following are pretty flooded. Hopefully it won't get any worse and I can get to the destination and get the shelter up. I'm about halfway to the destination now. Rain's definitely getting heavier. Need to get the tent up. Just bumped into a couple of guys who look very ranger-like. I don't think they were rangers. Oh, just up ahead, I better keep my voice down, but I think they're hunting because they've got guns on them. I said something about it being their land, but I kind of pretended I was a bit lost, which is not far from the truth really. Sorry, no more filming. Greetings campers. We are at 7:25 and I'm finally in the Lavvu, out of the rain and thankfully dry. I was completely soaked through from that walk in to this wild camp. Absolutely abysmal weather, probably the worst rainy weather I've been out in for a very long time. Everything's soaked, absolutely everything. Thank goodness for dry bags. That's all I can say. I had everything in dry bags inside my rucksack, including a change of clothes. There's clothes I was going to sleep in, I guess. So I'm now in those. So already feeling so much better, warming up. But yeah, it's pretty horrendous out there. The big news is that I was moved on this evening. So the spot that I wanted to go to, I couldn't. I was starting to sort of scout it out. I've actually been there before, but I was starting to kind of, get my bearings a little bit, decide what I was going to do. And one of the hunter guys that I mentioned earlier, the gamekeepers, he came up and had a little chat to me. He was really decent about it. He just told me the stretch of the coastline that was private and who it belonged to, and he then advised on another spot that I could go to. So I didn't get to be exactly where I was imagining I would make this video and where I would film it, but I am in another place, and actually it's a little bit better. Although it's absolutely blowing a hoolie out there, it's a little bit more sheltered than where I would have been. So Joe, if you're watching, thanks very much mate, really appreciate that advice. I've got my tent up, and yeah, basically the tent is divided into two sections. wet gear over there and dry gear over here. So someone asked me in my live stream what you do with your wet gear, and I have an absolute pile of it over there, so there's no chance I'm going to be able to dry much of it tonight, so it's not as damp to put on tomorrow morning. But anyway, we've got a shelter, I'm dry and I'm hungry.
So for dinner this evening, we're keeping it nice and simple and actually nice and cheap. So I've got a tinned chili con carne, I've got some rice to stir in, and I've got a beer. And excluding the beer, it came to under £2, which can't be bad.
Dinner is served. Chili con carne and rice. Let's give it a go. That will do nicely. That will do absolutely nicely. For £1.90, that is absolutely brilliant. Got the regular ale, Camden, wash it all down with. Cheers everybody. So far so good. The tent is shaking like a good un. There are a couple of drips coming through in this Lavvu. I'm trying not to worry too much about that at the moment. Here's to a good night.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you Lavvu experts know much about this. It's my first time using one, but yeah, I don't know if you saw that. It's definitely leaking. Just what you need when you're in the middle of nowhere. Ditched the summer sleeping bag. Brought out the winter down bag. It's not quite winter yet, but I didn't really want to take any chances tonight with the weather and all the unsettledness of it all. So yeah, had my dinner all set up. Rain has died down, so not getting any more drips fortunately from this area here, and I'm hoping it stays that way because I don't really want to be getting those drips on the down bag. Welcome back everybody. The rain has stopped. It's pretty windy. This tent is being quite noisy at the moment. I do have some earplugs on standby just in case I can't get to sleep, but it is time to turn in. I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna call it there, guys. Night night, and I shall see you in the morning. Morning all. It's very quiet compared to last night. We're coming up to about 20 to 7.
I've been up for a little while now, woke up quite early. Bit of broken sleep, but actually slept much better. And one of the reasons for that was because the rain stopped and the wind died down completely. So that stopped the Lavvu just shaking lots around my head, which I was a bit concerned about would keep me awake. But fortunately that didn't happen. Temperature wise, it's a little bit chilly. Down jackets on for the first time in quite a long time. And I've also got my tent boots on, and I haven't worn these for at least a year. So these are really great for just keeping your feet warm in the tent, and socks aren't good enough and you don't want to have your boots on. So thoroughly recommend tent boots. So I'll actually put the link to these ones in the video description. These are a Montane pair. The plan is I'm going to just pack up all the gear, find the driest stuff to put on and wear on the walk out. I'll keep the tent up a little bit longer just to give it a bit of an air. Now, fortunately, because it stopped raining, I think around about 11 o'clock last night, it's had a little bit of time to get some air and to dry out, which is pretty good. Sunrise is due in about 20 minutes, so that gives me enough time just to pack away everything inside, sort my wet gear out, and then we'll try and get some footage of the morning sun. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't bring you that sunrise this morning. It's a little bit overcast. Having said that, it's so nice it's not raining. I can't tell you. It's really, really nice just to be walking in reasonably dry clothes and no rain. What a difference 12 hours makes. Now, some of you might be thinking, why would I put myself through this? Why would I walk for 4 miles in the pouring rain, torrential rain, flooded paths and lanes, and stopping to film all these shots for this video? Well, you know what? The honest answer is I just wanted to challenge myself, and I think sometimes we need to do that. And yeah, feeling a bit of a sense of achievement today. It was a bit grim, I'm not gonna lie, yesterday was a bit grim, but you know what, I got through the night, decent night's sleep, and I think I just kind of wanted to prove it to myself that if I was ever caught out in torrential rain like that, when it wasn't planned, then I've got a bit more confidence now in that I could do it. And actually, it's not the end of the world. Obviously, stay safe, don't take any silly risks, but please feel encouraged to take on those challenges and give things a go. If you have liked this video, then you might want to hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't liked it, you know what to do. It still helps. And if you're not a subscriber and you like wild camping videos and people doing crazy stuff like this, then you might want to press the subscribe button now. But if you do that, don't forget the bell, as always, because if you press it, you get your notifications of any future uploads. If you don't want to be bothered by me, then don't press the notification. All right, well, take care, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed it. Get in the comments, let me know what you're thinking as always. And I'll see you on the next one.